Hey there, you're back on the Mountain Morning Show. Well, Erin, now it's time for the younger you. What have we got?
Yes, today we're going to talk about hair restoration process. Thinning hair affects both men and women. So Troy over at The Younger You is speaking with Dr. Rubin with Trilogy Medical Center to talk about how we can combat this issue with some hair restoration processes. Let's go check it out.
Thanks for that, team. Well, tonight we're talking all about PRP on The Younger You. Take a look at this short clip.
I am super excited about this. I would love to have a nice full head of hair and just feel really good in that one last aspect of my life.
You know, I've had concerns about it falling out and thinning down, and I'm almost 60, and so I'd like to have it, you know, thicker.
So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be taking the PRP, which is the platelet-rich plasma. This is the aliquot of fluid that we've spun down from the whole blood, separated the red blood cells, and then this is filled with platelets, which are the very important cells that we're really going after. The platelets contain a lot of healing factors.
Dr. Rubin, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it. Tell us a little bit about what PRP stands for.
PRP, it's platelet-rich plasma. What we're doing is we're taking whole blood, we're then taking off the platelet fraction of the blood. Platelets have an astounding property for regenerative medicine.
Okay, so it's our own blood.
Absolutely.
Talk us through the procedure and how it starts.
So what we do is we draw the blood off, we then spin it in a centrifuge, remove the fraction that contains the platelets, and then we use that as an injectable in specific areas that we're treating.
Okay, is this a new technology for injecting it into the scalp?
It is. It's a really exciting area for non-invasive, non-surgical means for hair restoration.
How quick before you see a result on something
Start
like this?
seeing results as early as 6 to 8 weeks after therapy.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What else goes along with it? Do you need scalp products as an example?
So it's used in combination with minoxidil. Minoxidil is a standard therapy, which is an enzyme blocker to help block the enzyme that causes the hair loss.
Okay, so with PRP, a lot of people would remember, if you remember correctly, Kim Kardashian had a vampire facelift and everyone was talking about PRP. But you're saying this technique has been around for years and used for many things.
It has, yeah. We've been using it in wound care and wound healing for many, many years. And so now we're taking it from that realm and applying it into hair restoration and seeing some amazing results.
Okay. Now, when we think of hair restoration, we think of plugs, we think of transplanting from the back up to the front. Does it actually hurt? Because you're saying non-surgically. So how does that work?
So the old ways of doing hair plugs and little hair transplants.
No.
So that's a surgical technique. There's lots of time involved. Oftentimes there's an incision on the back of the scalp, and what we're doing is we're trying to take dormant hair follicles that are asleep, if you will, and we're trying to wake them up with injections of this therapy, which then restores volume and hair.
Dr. Rubin, thank you so much for coming in and showing us what is possible now with PRP. We really appreciate it. If you want to find out more about Dr. Rubin and his services and everything he does over there at Trilogy Medical, head over to our website at theyoungeryou.tv. And team, back to you in the studio.
Thanks a lot. That's Troy Thompson over at ABC4. You can check it out tonight on the CW 30, Thursdays at 9:30 p.m. And then this Saturday, if you miss it, it's on ABC4 at 4:30 p.m. All right. Pretty interesting. I've never heard of that, actually. So
Of hair restoration.
yeah. I didn't. Well, there's so many different ways you can do things like that. So
It sounds like a pretty interesting procedure.
that it is. All right. Well, we're going to go to a break. When we get back, we'll share with you an interview from the Iron Cowboy. You may have heard of him. We talked about him yesterday. He just finished 50 different triathlons / Ironmans in 50 states, and he's a Utah. We talked with him. It's after this.